This is the continuation of my trip to amazing Thailand. Our last stop was here in this historic city of Ayutthaya, a UNESCO World Heritage Site founded in 1350. Getting here from Bangkok is really quite easy. You can book a day tour which is a bit costly, or you can DIY, which we did, and very cost effective.
Bangsa Gate 3. Punta kami ng Ayutthaya.
From Bangkok, you need to go to Bangsa Grand train station, and you'll be in Ayutthaya in less than an hour or two, depending to the service you choose. We arrive at the train station around 10 a.m. and the next available train will depart at 10:35 a.m., which only take us an hour and a half to get there.
From here to Ayutthaya is 40 baht. And 35 daw yung ano namin. Ang alis dito. Which one? Here. Thank you. Turn right and watch that. Hi, this one?
This one, need chicken no fish.
Sorry?
Chicken no fish.
Ayaw nila here. Okay, here. Is it okay? This is Ayutthaya. Bye, sir.
When you arrive in Ayutthaya, it's easy to find a tuk-tuk to get to the temples, and they will give you a good rate if you haggle a bit. We got our tuk-tuk for 1,000 baht, which includes 5 temples, but we still need to pay an extra fee to Wat Phra Mahathat and Wat Ratchaburana for 50 baht each, and the rest are free.
Ayutthaya Station.
Our first stop was Wat Chamangkol, also known as the Great Temple of Victory. This is a majestic ancient royal monastery, and it has been the pride of Siamese people since the 13th century. It was constructed by King Ayutthaya in 1357 AD, and one of the most important temples in Ayutthaya, since this is still an active temple where monks reside. You can climb the steps that lead up to a platform for views over the temple complex, and inside the shetty, there is a pit where some people toss a coin to the urn like below it, and I was told that it's like a wishing well. You'll find dozens of lined Buddha stone images surrounded the shetty, and you can buy saffron yellow colored sashes from the monks that reside in the temples, and you can put it on to the lined Buddhas. Just a friendly reminder, as a tourist, while you're there, you need to be respectful of the Buddha statues and don't sit on or even stand on them. Our second stop is Wat Ratchaburana, which is just a few meters away from Wat Mahathat. But before we went exploring the temples, we had a quick bite from this lovely Thai lady who sells egg crepes with a few selections of fruit. And I chose mango banana crepe, and it was delicious. After eating, I bought my ticket to enter the temple and paid 50 baht. Wat Ratchaburana was founded in 1424 by King Boromarak Hatirat II, and the temple's main prang is one of the finest in the city, and it was built on the cremation site of his two elder brothers. It is quite a sad story. The two brothers had fought to their deaths in the duel for the royal successions to their father. Our third stop was Wat Mahathat, or also known as the Monastery of the Great Relic, was one of Ayutthaya's most important temples. It enshrined Buddha's relics and was the seat of the Supreme Patriarch of Buddhism and the center of Buddhism in Ayutthaya Kingdom. Back then, it is located close to the palace, and king performed important ceremonies here such as the royal cutting ceremony. It is such a great feeling walking on these historical grounds, and even though most of the temple walls has collapsed, you'll still be amazed of the grandeur it once held. The landscape is stunning and made you wonder how the people lived here back then. Each relics in the temple grounds are as stunning as the next, but the most captivating is the head of Buddha wrapped around a perhaps 100-year-old tree. This is surely a must-visit place while you're in Ayutthaya or even in Thailand. Our fourth stop is Wat Lokayasutharam, is the largest reclining Buddha in Ayutthaya. The temple encasing the Buddha was destroyed by the Burmese during the war in 1767. The Buddha might appear made of stone, but it's actually brick like most of the Ayutthaya's temple. One of the other things that is unique with this statue is that the head of the Buddha is resting on the lotus. You'll see less of tourists here, but this is an archaeological site worth visiting, and no entrance fee. We passed by Pangchang Ayutthaya on our way to our last stop of the day, which is Wat Panangshong, which is built in 1324 and is a very popular tourist attraction nowadays. The large Wian, the highest building within the temple complex, houses an immense gilded 19-meter-high seated Buddha from 1334 CE and is considered to be one of the most beautiful in the country. According to legend, tears shed from the eyes of the image just before the destruction of Ayutthaya by the Burmese in 1767. The highly revered Buddha statue is called Luang Poto by Thai people. You'll hear chants and prayers from the monks along the hallway, and it's quite a serene place to be in spite of the flocks of tourists visiting the temple. As a sign of respect, you need to remove your shoes or sandals before entering the temple premise. After our almost 6 hours tour, we head back to Bangkok. I must say that this is the highlight of my Thailand trip. If you ever had a chance to visit Thailand, this is the place that you should not miss. Thank you for watching. Next stop is my solo travel to Vietnam.